This one is like no other. Handcrafted and one of a kind.
This is Structure Styler. It's not a gel, it's not a cream, it's something entirely new. This was born out of one mission to create a balance between control, freedom, and pliability. Traditionally, products force you to choose stiffness or a soft hold, shine, matte, structure, movement, all of those things combined in one. So I built a hybrid of a product. A formula that sculpts without hardening, it defines without residue, and literally lets you move, restyle, and shape your hair throughout the entire day. And I'm telling you, I've never seen anything do this before. Diatomaceous earth gives texture and grit. Grapeseed oil adds natural shine and nourishment. Rice bran wax locks the shape without any additional weight. The result, a flexible, clean finish that feels as good as it looks. You can apply this to damp hair, you can apply this to dry hair, and literally it gives you the most incredible control and pliability I've ever seen out of any hair product. Let's talk about the scent. The scent, it's warm and modern. Bergamot, sandalwood, patchouli, vanilla, subtle, confident, and honestly unforgettable. Structure Styler is for the client, for the artist, for the person who refuses to have limitations with their hair. For anyone who wants that definition, this will accelerate and enhance the definition that you want, giving you instant results in your hair. It's not stiff, it's not greasy, just perfectly structured freedom. And I have to tell you, this is probably the most incredible product I have ever created. With the frustrations, however, this is the sample. Now, typically when I'm sampling products, I'm sent something like this. I go with the smell, I go with the texture of it, I check and see, and the first batch of this honestly was magic to me until I put it in the hair, and I said, boy, this, I'll tell you, there's a lot of great things about this because it gives the hair incredible shape. I couldn't believe how pliable it was. That's what really sold me on this, but it was just way too greasy. And I was like, man, it's adding too much shine, it's too oily, it's too greasy. We can't use this. So went back to the drawing board and then made another sample, which we ended up actually, unfortunately, launching and going public with, and it wasn't the same. And then once again, back to the drawing board of, okay, this product is not doing what it did originally. It's not giving that texture, that pliability. So after the third formulation, and mind you, after this product was actually live, people were purchasing this, I was like, okay, something needs to be done to fix this. This can't be happening. We got to change this. So finally, this current formula right now, and I actually did another video on this not that long ago, is the perfect formula right here. When it comes to the scooping, we made the improvement where now it's much easier to scoop out, and then you don't need a lot of this. All you need to do is just simply work it through like that, and after you apply it to your hands, you can then lightly work it in like so. Just like that, it's gonna easily emulsify into your hands like there's nothing. You're gonna feel just a very, very, very light texture, almost like a clay, but you're gonna feel maybe some little granules from the diatomaceous earth. We did formulate this though, however, to not be like other products that have that ingredient in it, so it's not ripping out hairs and tugging or pulling. It's the perfect amount of ingredients to make this give your hair the most incredible pliability, texture, and volume throughout the day. No, this is not a super strong holding product. No, this is not going to, give you a slick back power look. What this is going to do is build structure in your hair. So if you're somebody who has maybe a pompadour, somebody who wants a lot of volume in their hair, maybe who has hair length that's probably maybe 3-4 inches long, or even like shorter than that, you can apply some of this, work it through your hands, and work it through your hair to build that structure, that pliability, and you're gonna get the most incredible volume and shape that you can change up throughout the whole day without your hair feeling like there's anything in it. Yes, this is good for fine hair. Yes, this is good for thick hair. Just experiment with how much you need, and I'm telling you, this is probably one of my favorite products, and I wanted something really, really unique, and I'm going to be building upon this structure category. So if you haven't checked this out, definitely give it a purchase. It's a premium luxury product, and I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Some products just do not come easy, and the Extreme Hold Crafted Matte Paste is one of those products. This did not come easy, and for years after it being made, there were issues after issues, and I literally almost gave up on this product. Now, Crafted Matte Paste was built by hand through trial and error and a lot of obsession. It's one of the most difficult formulas that was ever created in my lineup, but that's what makes it very unique and unlike anything else. So at first touch, it's somewhat creamy and effortless to scoop and also spread through the hair. So after you dig it out like this, you're able to work it through and it just kind of melts into the hands like this. Once it's in your hair though, it transforms. The combination of clay, wax, and charcoal that locks in an extreme hold with a dry matte finish that gives you the most incredible hold. I'm telling you, there's really nothing like this, and it's very, very, very unique. A lot of clays are hard to break down, a lot of pastes are hard to break down. This one, I wanted something that was really, really easy to scoop out, and also that gave you incredible hold, like strong bulletproof hold. And that's what made this so difficult. And a lot of the issues with this product, I honestly, like I said, almost gave up on this. I got very, very frustrated. You know, a lot of tension, a lot of frustration. And finally, I must say, till date, and if you've used this before and had issues with, you know, clumping or any sort of, you know, a lot of biggest issues when you would scoop this out and work with your hands, there was clumping all over the place. Well, we've fixed that, made it easier to scoop, and finally dialed in the formula after years. Sometimes the batches would be perfect, sometimes it would not be perfect, and I'm telling you, it was the most frustrating thing as a hair product owner and someone who's created this from scratch. So finally, I must say, all these years later, it's been fixed. The kaolin clay gives your hair texture. The rice bran wax, it delivers the control. The aloe extract keeps the hair soft. For as strong as the hold is, it actually keeps your hair in good condition. And the vitamin E and charcoal, it balances the strength with good quality ingredients. So, you know, this is, once again, a homebrewed, handcrafted product. And the whole homebrewing thing, I honestly am not a fan of homebrewing. I dislike it 100%. However, because of how this was made under my direction, that's what makes this product unique. Okay, me being the hairstylist, me being the, you know, experienced person working on thousands of clients, knowing what I want products to do, knowing what type of scent that I want, knowing all the things that I know about working with hair products and thousands of clients, you know, that's what makes this unique with the collaboration of that homebrew type of element, that handcrafted element. That's what makes this really incredible. Now, the scent: bergamot, Sicilian lemon, grapefruit, sandalwood, musk, cedar. It's a very, very clean, warm, and addictive fragrance. All the products that I have, especially in the crafted lineup, they have the most incredible, sophisticated fragrance. Think of them like a cologne. A lot of these scents are kind of Tom Ford-inspired fragrances, so a lot of complexity went into making the fragrances for these. So if you're looking for an extreme hold, when I tell you this product has extreme hold and you want a matte paste, this is going to be the one for you, because, you know, it's taken a lot of time to develop this, a lot of imperfections, and I didn't give up on this. But between the structure styler and also dealing with the matte paste, all the issues, all the problems, I didn't give up on these, and that's where I have these two right here. I wanted to continue on and not give up, and I'm telling you, I almost did. Between the frustration levels through the roof, but I finally had these perfected, and now they are two of my favorite products in my lineup. So if you do want to purchase these and check these out, I invite you to. You can get them right here by clicking on View Products, and you can also visit shop.thesalonguy.com.